Welcome student. Today we have to study reduction of electric field due to polarizing electric dipole. In last period we have seen electric dipoles and polarization. This electric dipole is produced in insulating material when it is kept in external electric field. If electric dipole is kept in electric field, so these are two metal plates, parallel metal plates, which are oppositely charged. This is positively charged, this is negatively charged. These two charged metal plates, which are parallel to each other, produces uniform electric field. Let E1 is electric field between these plates. If a dielectric is placed between in this uniform field, this dielectric slab is rectangular. If its two faces, this one and the second, are kept parallel to these metal plates, then electric field pass through it. Due to effect of this electric field, this dipole is an insulating material, it gets polarized. And small electric dipole moments are produced in it. These are like this. The positive charge of dipole will be on the towards negative plate, and negative charge is towards positive plate. This is a molecular dipole. Such dipoles are produced due to effect of field. Negative charge of each dipole is towards positive plate, and positive charge is towards negative plate. So this dipole is said to be polarized. Due to effect of this polarization of molecules, net electric dipole moment is produced in this dipole, and this dipole moment is parallel to field. This E1. Due to this net electric dipole moment, charges get induced on the two faces of this electric dipole insulator. So it will be like this. If this is dipole, this negatively charged metal plate, this is positively charged metal plate, and this, due to effect of this polarization of dipole, positive charge will be induced on the surface towards negative plate, that is on the right side, and negative charge induced on surface of dielectric towards left side. Due to this induced charges in the dipole, electric field is produced inside the dipole. Let it is E0. So E0 is electric field produced due to induced charges, and this electric field is in opposite direction to that of applied field. Applied field is E1 is from left to right. Therefore, net electric field E is equal to, it will be E1 minus E0. So, effect of applied field is reduced by electric field produced due to polarized dipole. If we increase these charges on the plate, if this Q are increased, which increases the electric field E1, as E1 increases, more and more electric molecular dipole are aligned parallel to the applied electric field. Therefore, net electric dipole moment increases, and hence E0 also increases. So that more and more charge can be deposited on this plate. Now we have to study use of this electric dipole in different electric components. We will study capacitor and capacitance. We know the conductor can allow electricity to pass through it. If electricity is passed through resistor, it opposes the flow of electrons, or it opposes the motion of charges passed through it. Therefore, it converts electrical energy into heat energy or in light energy. Now, we need a device which can store electric energy. So, this capacitor is an electrical device which can store electrical energy. Generally, capacitor consists of two or more conductors. They are kept parallel to each other and separated by dielectric material. If we consider two metal plates P1 and P2, which are equal and oppositely charged, this plate P1 is positively charged, plate P2 is negatively charged. If charge on plate P1 is plus Q, charge on plate P2 is minus Q. V1 is electric potential on plate P1, V2 is electric potential on plate P2. So net electric potential of arrangement V equal to V1 minus V2. By definition of electric potential, it is amount of work done to displace a unit positive charge from plate P2 to P1 against direction of electric field intensity. This work can be increased by increasing this charge. If this charge is increased, this potential difference increases. So we can write, if the charge Q is increased, the potential difference V also increases. Therefore, we can write this Q is directly proportional to V, or ratio of charge on the plate to potential difference between them is constant. Q divided by V equal to constant, and this constant is called capacitance. C is capacitance. So we can write formula C is equal to Q divided by V is capacity of this capacitor. SI unit of this capacitance will be, charge is measured in coulomb, potential difference is measured in volt, coulomb per volt, and is called farad. Yeah. So we can write 1 farad capacity is equal to 1 coulomb charge divided by 1 volt potential difference. So we can define capacity of capacitor is 1 farad when a charge of 1 coulomb deposited on it increases its potential difference by 1 volt. So this is large unit of capacity. Smaller unit of capacity are microfarad. 1 microfarad equal to 10 raised to minus 6 farad. There is a picofarad, nanofarad, also small unit. 1 nanofarad equal to 10 raised to minus 9 farad. 1 picofarad equal to 10 raised to minus 12 farad. So this is about capacitor and capacitance. So capacitor is a device which can store electric energy, and capacitance, it is a ratio of charge to potential difference between plates. We'll see principle of capacitor. Consider a metal plate. If a charge plus Q is deposited on it and V is its potential. So we know that the ratio of charge to potential is called capacity of conductor. So its capacity C is equal to Q divided by V, that it is C1. Now, if we arrange another conductor kept near it, if this is first conductor having charge Q and potential V and positive charge on it, now let it be metal plate P1 and this is cell plate P1. Now take another metal plate P2 which is kept close to P1. This is a metal, it contains large number of free electrons. Therefore, electrons get attracted towards this positive charge. As electron attracted towards or get collected in the inner surface of this plate, As effect of this, a positive charge will be induced on its opposite plate, like this. This negative charge on plate P2, this reduces the electric potential of P1. Similarly, positive charge on P2, it increases potential of P1. So this charge reduces its potential and this positive charge increases its potential. If we connect this second plate P2 to earth, then these positive charges will escape to earth because they are free, and these negative charges are bounded to this force of attraction with this positive charge on plate P1. So diagram will be like this. This is a plate P1 having positive charge, charge Q, and potential is V. This is plate P2. Now it is connected to earth. This is earthing. Therefore, negative charge on inner side of plate P2 is bounded by a force of attraction with positive charge on plate P1. But positive charge on P2, they are free, therefore they escape to earth. Now, the potential of this plate P2 is negative. Let V1, or we write V dash, is potential of this plate P2, it will be minus net electric potential of the arrangement. It is V minus V dash. Now, new capacity of this arrangement, C dash is equal to charge Q is deposited on it, and this is induced charge. Therefore, total charge deposited is Q divided by net electric potential. It will be V minus V dash. So, capacity of this metal plate to store electric charge is increased. How it is increased? By a simple arrangement. By keeping another earth connected conductor near it. And this is the principle of capacitor. Capacity of conductor to store electric charge can be increased by keeping another earth connected metal plate or conductor near it. This is the principle of capacitor. Thank you.